Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about the American Bumblebee and honey and why it's about to get really expensive to mess with an American Bumblebee. At least I think it's going to get really expensive. The population of this species is dwindling, and that's due to them losing their habitat, due to development. It's due to a certain kind of pesticide that is used to protect crops, but it also impacts the, for lack of a better word, the navigation system of bumblebees. Competition with non-native bees, disease, climate change, the list goes on and on and on. The populations are dwindling. We're talking about 90% reduction. In the states of Idaho, Maine, Wyoming, Rhode Island, Oregon, New Hampshire, Vermont, and North Dakota, they're basically gone already. It's a big deal. Currently, at this moment, the American bumblebee is not protected by any state or federal law. I have a feeling that's about to change. With these numbers and some of the new statements coming out of some federal agencies, it seems incredibly likely that the American bumblebee become protected by the Endangered Species Act. If that occurs, killing a bee, killing an American bumblebee is going to cost you $14,000, $13,000, something like that. It's going to get real expensive real quick. And that may seem very drastic, but we're kind of at the point where all of these things that scientists told us, these things are going to happen. They're all starting to happen, and they're all starting to happen at once. And it's pretty risky, and it's going to take drastic action. At the end of the day, we have to remember that if the bees go, we go. And that's not an overstatement. That's not just some cute slogan. If a plant has a flower, a bee has something to do with it. Bees pollinate 70% of all fruits, veggies, and nuts. Without bees, I think you're pretty much limited to wheat, rice, and corn, stuff that's wind pollinated. Probably get pretty boring pretty quick. This is one of those things where it's a law that shouldn't need to exist. You don't need a law to tell you to be a good person. You shouldn't need a law to tell you to be a better steward of the area around you. Just the numbers related to their population and how they are dwindling, and the information related to how important they are to our own survival should be enough to motivate people to take a different stance, to help the species make it. America's profit motivator tends to undercut our better nature at times. And that is why the Endangered Species Act is structured the way it is. That's why it's about to get really expensive to mess with one of these bees. On top of this, it's worth noting that a lot of commercial beekeepers, and these are bees that are used in commercial production of food. A lot of them are still reporting colony collapse. So we have a lot of different issues in different areas that are all coming together at the same time. We were warned about it and we ignored it. Now we have to deal with it. And it's going to take some pretty drastic action to correct this. So expect that on the horizon, and maybe look into taking up beekeeping as a hobby. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.